So, recording videos are super hard for me, even though sometimes I'm able to pull it off and get it like right. And sometimes they are impossible. And it's a combination of my mental health journey, my severe ADHD adult, which was diagnosed as an adult, and that ADHD just makes me want to move on to the next thing. So it's like my mental health issue, my kind of desire to create gets super excited about an idea, and my ADHD brain jumps in and is like, "Oh yeah, yeah, let's do that. Let's go." And then my mental health jumps in and is like, "Yeah, you sure you should do that?" And it's an ongoing, perpetual cycle. And I looked at my phone for, or recording this for like 10 minutes, going, I can't do it. I shouldn't do it. I won't do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I should do it. And part of the struggle has to be to do it anyway. Even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, even if it's not exactly the way it should be. I'm using an old school mic right now because I'm sitting outside because this is a happy space and I want to enjoy it. But at the same time, I'm like, what, you know, whatever that was was like an expression of what happens in my brain, where I'm just kind of ping ponging between the you know the desire to press forward and the desire to retreat. And what I believe on this journey that I've been on is that that is a journey that exists for so many of us. That struggle between what it is that we are being called to do and what it is between, called to do, and the things that are holding us back from doing the thing that we are called to do. And we find that strength to press forward in all kinds of ways. But we also find the comfort to do nothing, the comfort to be satisfied with, well, there's another day. And there is the possibility of another day. But the truth of the matter is that is not there's not another day for everyone. Another day is not guaranteed, no matter how much you think. And so I think about, it's probably the thing that used to give me the greatest amount of anxiety, is thinking about all the days I let slip, all the times that I just didn't do the thing that I wanted to do. And all the times that I let fear stop me. This is when it gets hard, right? But here's what I know. that when I was at this low place, I was able to connect to something greater than me. I was able to find peace in something greater than me. And I have been called, which is really the only way to think about it. I have been called to go down this journey to reflect on how I got here, because you know this never that the struggle never ends, right? It never ends, really. Just like being an addict or being you're never quite over. You're never quite healed. There is no finish line in which you're like, I did it. And I think that's been the greatest gift that I have learned, is that your healing is a cycle. I mean, people say it's a journey, and I guess that's true, but it is a cycle, because there are always things that are bouncing up, pressing up against your healing, that are stopping you from being the person that your highest self. And so, as I have a hair coming out of my nose, like, so this, holy crap. And so this is an example of a thing that I'd be like, oh my God, I can't. What are people going to say? All people are going to talk about is the fact that you have this hair coming out of your nose. Maybe you should have recorded this on audio, because if you recorded this on audio, no one would see that you have a hair coming out of your nose. But at the end of the day, as I heard Matt Schaefer say in my conscious coaches, I'm fresh out of fucks. I remember when I had everything, and I was always worried about losing it, about someone figuring it out that I didn't deserve it and take it away. And I'm exhausted from that. And I know that there are people out there that are exhausted too, holding on to the weight of that, holding on to the pain of it, holding on to the struggle of it. And so why am I telling you all of this? Is it because I want you to be a part of my, my coaching, spirit-led, trauma-informed coaching business? Maybe. But more than that, I'm exhausted of carrying the weight of it. And it being too tidy. Because today is a day that I feel heavy, and I could wake up tomorrow or in 2 hours after meditating and blah blah blah, and I think it's important for people to know that it's not all clean. It's not all clean. In fact, the journey is often messy as fuck. But this is the gift that we have. And this is the importance of sharing the journey, all sides of it. so that we can grow and build and learn from each other. And so that we can move past the fear, the limiting beliefs that stop us from being the person that we are supposed to be. So this probably makes absolutely no sense, and it's whatevs. And I'm gonna post this fucking thing, and I'm gonna share it, and I'm gonna be honest, because what else we got? I'm gonna end with a prayer. I do these things called medi prayers, which is a combination of silence that leads to a prayer. I'm not someone that meditates well in space. I actually meditate much better in chaos, in noise. I was at a concert last night, and it was a beautiful night, and the energy was great, and I just took some time to just surrender into it. And as I was surrendering into the sound of the music and the joy that all of these people were feeling, it was actually the thing that connected me most to my divine. It's like I was using their energy to feed my ladder that connects me to my divine essence. And I'm sharing this, and I'm getting emotional because I cannot tell you how hard it is. I cannot tell you how hard it is. But I also have to tell you how important it is that we get real with ourselves, that we get right with ourselves, that we don't let the forces that are stopping us from living our greatest purpose divine essence. I thank you for giving me the breath in my body and for sounds to come out of my mouth. I know that they are whatever they are, but I know that the words that you put on my heart that I have shared are not mine. They are messages from the divine, and I am grateful to be the vehicle, because maybe someone hears some of this and is like, yo, you know what? That sounds like me. That feels like me. That looks like me. And that for the person who sees the nose in my hair, maybe it inspires them to recognize that it doesn't have to all be pretty. It doesn't have to all be perfect. That we all deserve to be exactly where we are. We all deserve to have our divine energy shine in whatever shape it's in, whatever. And so if you're sitting there with a light that you're holding on to so tight, I ask the universe to allow you to have the courage to let it shine. This was my little light. I'm tired of not letting it shine. And so, divine essence, I ask that you give me the strength to let my life shine so that I can help and be of service. Blessings shall it be. Peace.